Are you an international student who's applying for advanced standing programs or also called as international dentist programs? Are you confused about which school to apply to or how many schools to apply to? Applying for an international program is not that easy, especially when you're out of your comfort zone, you're in a different country, you're trying to understand what are the requirements which might not have been the same when you finished your degrees in your country. In this video, I'm going to help you find the programs. I'm going to help you understand how to compare the programs and then decide which program is good for you. And in the end, I'm going to tell you about Boston University, where I finished my DMD from. If you don't know me, I'm Dr. Swati Gupta. I'm DMD from Boston University. I finished my specialization in periodontology from India, and if you like this channel, please like and subscribe. Also, I would love to know your comments on the comment section about the video or any doubts that you have. I will be providing an email ID. You can email me there, but I would prefer that you put comments here so that everyone can know what your doubts are, and probably they all have the same doubts. Without any delay, I'm going to start telling about the programs here. So, what are the different advanced standing program? I mean, some call it advanced standing program, some call it international dentist program. They're all the same. So, if you are going on Google and searching different programs and somewhere you see different name, just don't get worried that there is any fundamental change. It's just the name is different. Second thing I want to mention is do not get lost in the confusion of DMD or a DDS degree. So DMD is given in some schools like Boston University, Tufts, or Harvard. When you graduate from these schools, you graduate with a DMD, whereas some schools are still doing DDS. But is there any change between DMD and DDS? No, they're all the same. Fundamentally, there is not much of a difference. The only difference would be maybe in DMD, they put more stress on medicine, on research, and it might be different in the DDS program. But for you, as an international advanced student who's already done their basic education back home in a different country, it should not be a factor when choosing which degree am I getting. Is a degree going to affect you getting a job? No, it's all the same. So, after having that doubt cleared, how to look for programs? I teach at board aspirants, and I often get students who are asking about how to apply and how to even look for a program. If you don't know, we at board aspirants teach for NBDE, for INBD, even dentistry related subjects. And again, this is how a lot of people come in touch with me who ask questions about um, the different programs. So, the first thing that I would want to mention is that you do not have to only Google. I'm going to actually show you here how to look for programs. So this is the ADEA CAPID website, and this is the site you should know when you are going to apply to your advanced standing programs. And the application cycle is going to start, is already started on March 7th to Feb 14th. So all the information that you need when you're applying for an international advanced standing program is provided on this page. Okay, so how are we going to go is every information you will find here: applicants, virtual fairs, prepare to apply, application instructions. Now, if I was you and when I was actually applying, the first thing, and which is very confusing, like I said, is to find which program, right? And there's so many programs. So I would go to the program finder. Under the program finder, you go to browse all programs. And when you go to browse all programs, you will see everything. Now, if you have a place in mind, then you can actually just go here, accepts only US citizens or legal residents. So you would say if you want, if you're a green card holder or you are a US citizen and you want to see only the places or the schools which only accept these students, then you would just say yes, let's go with the thing no. And then let's go with maybe if you're saying, oh, I want to go to just Massachusetts. Okay, so you can again make a selection here, and it will make, after you start making your selections, it will limit how your cycle is I mean the selection is going to be. Okay, so not sure what happened here. Let's go back. The screen has gone blank. Give me a second here. And it's back. So yes, so in Massachusetts, there's only one school which does not restrict the program to international, to the green card holders or the US citizens. So you know that the only school in Massachusetts which will accept people who are not citizens or green card holders also is Boston University. Okay, but let's go to all states and let's reset, and then it'll show you all the schools which are accepting students who are not green card holders or citizens, and you can count how many are here. There are lots of schools. Also, you can do is, if you are not sure when you're applying or you think that you're going to be a little bit late, so application deadline. So if you think, oh, you know what, maybe I want to apply by, I'll be able to apply by August, so you can easily go here and then see which school is still accepting. So Columbia University is still accepting. Application is August 1st. University of Iowa, Touro College of Dental Medicine in New York, they will be still accepting, and their deadlines are August 1st. Okay. If you want to see the one till October, okay, so apparently Boston University is the only one that is accepting till October. So that's the last probably and the deadline for your applications. And if you want to check based on strength, so program size, which is very important for most of us. So let's go to maybe at least 41 to 100, right? Seems like it's only Boston University that's accepting 100, who's accepting non-citizens also. And let's make it lesser. So there's nothing. Let's make it 2 to 30. Okay. No program found. And then let's go to application deadline of reset. And here 2 to 20. So you have Columbia University 15 students, Harvard University 10, Indiana 15. So basically what I'm trying to show you here is that based on your criteria and how you want, what kind of city you want to go to or a state you want to go to, if you want to check if they're green card holders or they're not accepting green card holders, this is a very easy platform and a very easy way to figure it out, right? Now another thing that I'm going to show you here is, let me reset everything and reset. Now what I'm going to show you is how to compare. So let's say that you are going through, and I'm going to here take Boston University. This is one of your selections, Boston University. And then also maybe you're also thinking about, let's say Nova. And one is in Boston, one is in Florida, but okay. And they have 35. So that's pretty good number. And you want to compare. So once you click on both of them, you will have both the universities and you compare the programs. And under when you say compare the programs, you can see both of them are giving DMT degree. Both of them, okay, the program date for Boston University, July 28th, for Nova Southeastern, May 1st. Application deadline, Nova finishes very fast, June 7th deadline. 24 months in Boston University, 39 months in Nova. Both of them are accepting international students. Strength is 100 in BU and in Nova 35. And then if you want to get more details about a particular program, let's go get to NSU, the program contact. If you have any doubts, you'll contact them. And again, information, program website, bench test, they require a bench test. Again, they do not care if you're a US citizen or no. There is supplemental fee, application open date, requirements, and everything is very nicely mentioned. Required standardized test. I mean, INBD is the requirement for every program, so NBD is there. They also will accept your NBD if you've given it before. Supplemental requirements are there. Transcript evaluation, again, that is very normal with every school. Letters of evaluation 3. TOEFL requirement at least 80, right? And national board requirement they've already mentioned, a pass score. So it's become very, very easy with this new platform on how to compare your programs. So I'm going to remove that, and how to go back to deciding which school is good. You can make your, rather than making your own list and figuring it out, or even going on the Google and then searching different programs, it gives you all the programs. You can compare which program is good for you based on strength, based on different factors, based on the deadline, the latest which school can apply to based on the strength. So it becomes really easy. Now, another thing that I want to show you here is, let me go back to ADA website. Now, after the program finder, there's another important thing that you can read here is about prepare to apply. When you go under prepare to apply, every material, every document that you might need is mentioned here. Research programs, program finder, we've already done that. Collect the material. So you can always write, like they've already mentioned, you need professional recommendation letters, you need your personal statement, you need to take a printout of all the score sheet from all the standardized tests taken. So you know I need all that. Application instructions, everything again is very nicely mentioned. Starting the CAPID application, how do you manage your account? How do you start an account? How do you delete if some was already there and now you're not able to access it? Again, everything is mentioned. What will you get under personal information, academic history? So they're telling you everything that under personal information, they'll ask you about biographic, citizenship information, right? Then they'll ask you about academic history so that you have everything prepared. So before you even start your CAPID application, you have an idea about what all they're going to ask me. So like here they're mentioning you under the academic history, they'll ask you about colleges attended, dental school details, your standardized test, ADA standardized test, and so that you have everything ready for your application. Again, supporting information. So what all they would need? They would need your evaluations, obviously experiences, which will include your research experience of any kind of volunteering experience, any kind of dental experience you have, anything that you have, any achievement would be, I always tell all my students who are applying that it does not really matter if it's a small achievement. And by that I mean any kind of award you might have got for any reason, even like for an English competition, because award achievement is something you always want to stand out, right? There are 10 people, let's assume 10 people, and 10 people are applying. Now, what is the theme that is common between all 10 of you? You all will have NBD score because that is needed. You all will have given English exam TOEFL, that's a requirement. Maybe someone's score will be 90, someone will be 80, and those are the things that are going to basically distinct you a little bit, but that will be there in your sheet. What else is going to be there? SOP is going to be there, but again, your SOPs is going to help them differentiate, okay, which one is better, which one is not. Better than the other. But the common things that you all will have is your NBT score, your TOEFL score, your professional letters. And after that, what is going to make a difference is basically your SOPs and your resume. And you have to stand out in terms of everyone is a dentist. All of you are applying is a dentist, right? So again, when we come to the resume, what is going to make me stand out? My experiences. Now, some people hesitate to put their experiences, which would include maybe a small internship, as in like a short length of internship that they might have done in their school. No, you should add that internship experience. Why? Because someone in your internship, you can highlight if you had a community service program, or if you during your internship you were actually working in someone else's clinic. You can mention those things because all these things are adding to your experience. And remember that all the schools, international advanced programs, although they know that you are a dentist, they would welcome people who have a lot of general dentistry experience or any kind of specialization experience also. So any kind of experience is going to make you always stand out as compared to the other. If you have a community volunteering program, or if you have even a research is always welcomed. And even if you presented one poster somewhere with someone, even if it was like your faculty was going and you just put your name on the poster, mention it, because that one small achievement is going to make you stand out from the other, and that's going to make probably a huge difference there. So never hesitate to put anything that is different or that is an extra thing that you have in your resume. And that's why I like this whole ADA, where they put already what all you need, because before you even start applying, you know what all I might need, and you'll prepare it and you'll keep it with you. And so when you are actually filling out the application, you have everything. All you have to do is just put it, right? So personal statement, documents. Now, what documents? I don't know. So dental degree diplomas. So they tell you how to even upload it. See, it's becoming it's very convenient, right? And then sending your transcripts, then submitting your ADA CAPID application and how to monitor it. Everything is very clear on ADA CAPID. Let's go to, so basically the things that you should really be clear about is your program finder, application instructions, prepare to apply, again the same material that is mentioned, frequently asked questions, definitely go through it because a lot of answers are given here. What supplemental application fee, or what does it mean rolling basis, so that you see these terms on your school website and you're not getting confused with what is mentioned. Okay, so what we've done so far, I've told you how to look for a program, and then when you found a program, how to compare it with other programs. Having said that, now let's come to the most exciting part, which I'm often asked about. Why did I choose Boston University, or how the Boston University Advanced Standing Program is like? So I'll be a little biased here because I studied at Boston University. I really enjoyed my time there. I really learned a lot there. So there is nothing that I can say was not good in the university, starting from the faculty to the dean to the students, the international students I met there. It's been an amazing experience. So Boston University, why did I choose? And the when I say choose is because when I got the invite from Boston University, I was already accepted for my last interview at Colorado also. And that time I got my invite, so I did not go to Colorado. One reason that I chose Boston University was, and I decided not to go ahead with my Colorado interview. Boston University is known for its digital and research programs. So I'm not sure if you know, but let me show you one thing before I tell about my experience. When you go to the Boston University Advanced Standing Application website, you can go to the application process, right? So they'll mention everything about CAPID, what all you need, your TOEFL score, what is competitive, your supplemental application fee, and all the requirements about the timeline, interviews, any kind of update, what you need, visa status. Um, Other than that, if you want to know about the school as such, you can always go to the academic portion. And when you go there, you can go to departments, um, and there, this is, we are going to, let us go to the program that we were at. So if you go to general dentistry, okay, you can go to different programs, you can go to the research, right? And then that will give you an idea of the research that they're already doing. I've been asked this question a lot, many times. I'm interested in research, I want to go to Boston University, or I want to go to different school, but what are the research programs? These things are always highlighted because this shows how engaged the university is in different areas, and research you can always find. So if you go to Boston University under research, this all that you see, the programs that are going on or have been done, like on alternative dental treatments, um, different Delta Dental Plan Association. It was from 2000 2001. How much grant did they get, or anything that you want to know? Everything is usually mentioned here. Like if you go to education, then they'll show you everything. Then the You can go to DMD, they have a traditional advanced program, then the competencies that you need to finish, everything will be generally mentioned here. So, Boston University is very, I can say, has a very versatile program. And why I say that is that I had heard about Boston University that it's like almost 90% digital, but I think it's more than 90% digital right now. Everything that we did in Boston University was digital. Our crowns, we used to mill that in house. So like there is a lab, but we have our own milling machines also, so you scan everything and you mill it. And I can say that that experience was very important, because right now when I'm working outside in dental clinics, all the dental clinics are trying to have CEREC scanning or CAD CAM scanning, all that kind of scanners in their clinics. And if you have that experience, you have an edge over other people who are trying to get the job. Not that people don't get the job if you don't have that experience, but if you have it, it's really helpful. You can talk about it in an interview, and sometimes some clinics are actually trying to bring it, and they want candidates to know it who can actually train their assistants and to help out. So in that regard, definitely this experience helped me a lot with the scanning. Also in Boston University, the dentures also are done like digital scanning. So we were doing digital dentures also, which saves so much time. And I'm not really sure which other schools have are completely digital. So definitely digital was one reason that I had heard, and I really wanted to go to Boston University. Second reason is research. I've done periodontology, so I was always into research and I wanted to know more about research programs. Now, advanced learning program is really rigorous. It's a 2-year program and it's a condensed program. Um, how much can you make of it depends on you. So have done a lot of research, and I was thinking of doing a lot of research, but the program itself was so heavily condensed. I kind of gave up on my research for some time. But if you are really interested in research, definitely go for it. They have lots and lots of research going on with collaboration, different universities or Forsyth Institute. So if you are interested, all you have to do is just go to student affairs and ask them how to get involved, or ask any faculty and ask them if they're doing research, how to get involved. But at Boston University, you don't have to worry about research. Like if you want, you definitely get into it. I was asked a question about community programs. Yes, you can always get involved in anything you want. They have a lot of community programs always going on. Like they ask you to actually volunteer for those programs. So there are programs for women, for kids, um, and Boston University invests a lot of money and time and everything to make sure that they are doing the service to the community. And if you are into all that and you have the time to volunteer, and I mean, many people want it just for the resume also, but for whatever reason you want to get involved in the community outreach programs, yes, there's always a chance to do that in Boston University. um, that is one thing I really appreciated. And other than that, talking about the clinical skills, the faculty is really amazing. And I'm not just saying that because I've studied there, but now that I'm actually practicing in outside, and also because I was working as a periodontist, I had done general practice for some years and then periodontics, and then I come to Boston University. The things that I've learned here are really helpful. Like I meet people from other schools, and I can say that there is a difference in how Boston University trains you, the things that you learn, the skills that you learn, the faculty that they have are really experienced, and they make sure you learn. Like, in their stimulation labs, you can be like whole night, you can stay there till 11 or something or 12, and you can the faculty will sometimes stays there, some faculties till 7, or even if you ask some faculty that after hours, after 5, I want to practice something, is it possible? Because they have evening clinics, 4 to 7. So faculties are there, and if you want to learn something and you tell a faculty that is it okay that I can come and show you something, or can you come and help me in the simulation lab, they're amazing. They'll always be there to help you, and that was really helpful during my studies in Boston University. There was a time when I had injured my wrist, and then I needed some help after hours because I was missing some sessions. So to give my exams, I needed help, and there was a faculty who was, who kind of like was volunteered, or I can say I just asked, and they said, "Yeah, sure, I'll be there. You can always come to clinics to show me, and if you want something, I come to the lab and can help you out." And it was really, really helpful. Even during my exams, they were helping. So again, like I said, I'll be completely biased, but what I had heard about Boston University in terms of research, community service, the clinical skills that you learn from that school, uh, it was all true. There was nothing that I was upset or I left saying that, oh, I heard this and I did not get. So that's all I can tell you about Boston University. So if you want to go to Boston University and it's on your list, definitely go for it. And I'm sure you won't regret it. It's one of the really, really great programs. I hope you like this video. And again, if you like it, share, subscribe, and any doubts, any questions, please feel free to comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Good luck.